We are in beautiful Seymour, Missouri at SMORR, Southern Missouri Off-Road Ranch, and this is the Great American Crawl. You know, and we're excited to be back. This is our third time back at SMORR. This is where we did the very first Great American Crawl ever back 5 years ago. You know, and I really love this park. Brandon, the owner, has always been super good to us. He's a super friendly guy. And this park has just got a perfect combination of everything. It's got a great mixture of trails, whether you want to go super easy, all the way up to crazy. The amenities here are great. You know, you've got great cabins right on site. You know, plenty of electrical sites, plenty of camping sites. You're real close to town. I mean, it's just a great combination that checks all the boxes for us, that makes it a great venue to host these events.
So having Brandon, the park owner, guide us around this morning was great, because he knew right where to go, right what to do. We had a decent sized group. We just, we made good time getting through stuff.
Tried working it real slow, but my rear end came up twice, actually, a few feet off the ground.
You lifted the rear tire, and then I thought you were going to slide your bed sideways into a tree.
You gotta go.
You know, we get out of that one, we take guardrail over a little bit, and then we jump on T-bone.
Yeah, so we get done with Gambler and we got to climb to the right up T-bone, and it wasn't terrible to start with, but once you got to the top of T-bone, we could see a couple of guys struggle.
Ledges, with how they were staggered, you had to face yourself and commit to the full bump, going straight at a rock wall. And the ledges naturally throw you over, so you have to anticipate that they're going to throw you over. If you turn right at all, on top of the throwing you over, you're turning right, and that's way too much right. It's way too much passenger. You're on the tree. You're in that sideways spot. Thank you.
It worked out great once you got your front up, and it slowly worked you over, and you just kind of rolled on through it, and it worked out great.
Yeah, you basically, wasn't quite prepared. You'd basically drive straight at the obstacle, and it crab walk you to the right, and all of a sudden you get to the right spot and you punch it, and you drive straight at the trees, and at the last second you turn right, and that did it. It didn't work for me the first time, but the second time I popped right out.
got a little muddy up there, but you just kind of had to carry your momentum on the uphills, and it.
I mean, this is the style of East Coast wheeling I like was this park. It was, you don't have to go full throttle and just wail on it to get up hills. It's you controlled throttle to get up hills, and at the right spot, you give a little bump, you give a little bit of gas. You're not just beating on your rig hoping for the best.
And props to the Mickey Thompsons, because as soon as the mud was free of the tires, it just grabbed and it went. There was traction even in the mud and the rocks with the Mickeys.
Yeah, Brandon, you know, like I said, man, he's an awesome guy, you know, and he's got a really capable little truggy, he calls it. You know, he's on 47-inch stickies, and I mean, well, obviously he's got all the practice ground and time in the world on his hands to get good at it.
Instead of going left onto Largo to finish it out, we ended up peeling off onto Why Not, which was up to the right. Largo was a 4, and then Why Not was a 5, which stepped it up a notch in the same exact kind of thing.
Yeah.
It was the same kind of a dugout trench in the trail in the mountain, but it had more rocks in it, less mud, a lot more opportunity to get sideways, kind of off camber spots, and Brandon led us right through that.
Yeah, you were flexing back and forth. I mean, it was the constant, you know, front to back, moving up and down. And I mean, I could have reached out and touched the bank down on the ground.
Yeah.
Because you're riding like this the whole way, and then you're like that the whole way.
Yeah, there was a few tight spots. There's trees everywhere. I mean, the trails are well maintained, but there's still stuff in the way, roots, limbs that are falling down, whatever it may be.
Just the trees and branches sticking out from the growing trees in the side of the trail.
And it seems like everybody else is out there getting pinstripes while the Patriot liner just protects everything I got. You can't even tell.
Hose it down, it looks brand new.
Yep.
There was an optional hardcore right line for Longhorn, and I was impressed. That was a red 6 trail, and Nick scrambled right up to the top. And
threw him sideways the first time.
Yeah, and he worked it a little bit, got himself lined up, dropped the hammer, and he walked right up the very last hard section.
By the time we got done with Why Not, we had jumped back on Ranch Road, you know, and then it's time to do our traditional lunchtime meet and greet for the halftime show back at Copperhead.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir. Born and ready.
Nick did it today. Did like once he got the line figured out, he did it like 3 or 4 times. I mean, like back to back to back. It was really cool.
Down a little bit past, you know, you shoot down the creek bed from Copperhead, and then right there to the right is a little gem of s'more called Tombstone. We're on a 1 to 6 trail rating system here, and that one is a 14. Yeah, Troy put tires on it first, and I mean, man, you know, Troy's just, I mean, for one thing, his rig that's an entire moto-built build. But man, that rig just flat out works. And Troy's been, you know, that group of guys have been wheeling. Troy's been wheeling for, I mean, decades. And more than once, I'm like, I'll be damned, he's gonna crawl up this thing.
He has so much forward weight bias with his water-filled tires that it makes such a big difference. And he was, I think he was inches. He was close.
I tried.
Here come Nick.
The rock buggy's a lot longer. You know, he's got the wheelbase for it.
And the rear steer to get positioned. I'll tell you, man, I gotta be honest.
Sheet.
That last time he was lined up, where he was actually getting into the throttle a little bit. In my mind, 100% believe a little bit more bump and it was going. Played it on the side of caution, which I think was the smart decision.
Well, he'll get redemption on it another day.
Yeah. We do the ball and barrel racing here, you know, from 4 to 6, give people a little something extra to do before dinner.
So the objective with the barrel racing was to get all of the balls in the barrels that you were kind of weaving around, to not knock the barrels over and do it the fastest and stop at the cone in a certain time, really. From my understanding, Jason Gruss was the fastest at that.
It was fun to watch the guy, a lot of the rock buggy or bouncer style guys just wail on it.
Yeah, we had a 4-seater RZR that kind of, the front tire folded over a little too far and it went on its side and over. Thankfully, we were all able to run out there fast enough and get it flipped back over.
big thank you to my friends at Doc Smokehouse in Glen Carbon, Illinois. Fantastic pulled pork, you know, so we got that down here.
Piles of pulled pork.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Hopped in line, got some delicious food, and kind of waited for the raffles to start for all the free prizes from all the great sponsors.
I'm not sure what happened because you were not first in line this time.
I was not first in line. I had failed on that one.
All right, guys, I guess it's about time to get this going. Everybody get to eat. Everybody have a good time this weekend.
I think this is for a record attendance at an event, this is the only place I can think of where you can get all those people under one roof, seated at picnic tables provided by the venue.
All right, guys, the next one is going to be for that set of brand new rugged radios, who is also out here with us for this event.
The best setup here. I mean, couldn't ask for more. Got a huge pavilion, got plenty of seating for everybody, got plenty of lights, huge stage right back here for our raffles. We gave away a ton of stuff, as we always do.
All right, who wants to win some Mickey Thompson tires? 4, 3, 2.
Definitely looking to come back here to SMORR. Really looking to get into venturing out into the rest of the park that we weren't able to see, because it is a pretty good sized park with a lot of different terrain.
Yeah, I think it's about 940 acres, the whole park. And yeah, I can't wait to come back.
So again, GreatAmericanCrawl.com, be sure to come register for these events. These events are totally free to register for. They are free to attend. Every registered driver that comes out to our events, we're gonna give you a free event shirt. You're gonna get a free raffle ticket for thousands of dollars in prizes. We're gonna feed you for free on Saturday. Hopefully you get to come out and make some, meet up with some old friends, make some new friends, have a good time. And that's it. We look forward to seeing everybody at the next crawl. Big thank you again to all the wonderful brands that we work with. We couldn't do this without you guys, even the Steelix guy.